For the first time since 2015, New York has both major league teams in the postseason. Up first, the New York Mets, Citi Field, Game 1 of the wild card series against the San Diego Padres.
Surviving in some of the harshest conditions on Earth has been my life work. And out here, the challenges can be big. Risks, dangers, but that's the wild for you. And that's exactly the place that these teams now find themselves. The Wild Card Series.
Don't go looking back to see.
And after 6 months of braving the elements of the regular season, they only have 3 games to complete the first leg of their postseason journey.
It's gone! That's gonna win the ball game!
They've got to weather each setback, withstand each challenge, if they want to survive the Wild Card Series.
The dream lives!
Don't go looking back to see.
Welcome to the 2022 Wild Card Series on ESPN, presented by Hankook Tire. It's been a minute. Mets back in the postseason, first time since 2016. They won 101 games. The Padres back after a one-year hiatus, and boy, did they look different. You just saw Juan Soto. This is a series of superstars and expectations for both teams when the season started. And then when the trade deadline happened, we're to win World Series. Eduardo Perez and, of course, a New York legend, David Cohn. I'm Carl Ravitch, Buster Olney in just a minute. Wild card, this is the 4th of the series today. The starters, with one exception, Alek Manoah. The ERA for those guys is 0.80, and there's a really good chance you see a low-scoring game with the two guys we have tonight in Yu Darvish and Max Scherzer.
Well, it is the name of the game, right? Power pitching versus power hitting. That usually tells the story in postseason, and it's going to be no different here with these guys on the mound. And even though last weekend in Atlanta didn't go their way, these are still really good pitchers and guys you don't really want to bet against. They get another chance to hit the reset button, and Max Scherzer is comfortable for any manager when he's on the mound and starting a game 1. So there's no argument there. And on the other side, you got to think about the Padres matching up with these guys. Well, in their own right, you look at those numbers. Yu Darvish, unbelievable year all over, and then finishing strong along with Blake Snell and Joe Musgrove. And the thing about those three is they can miss some bats as well. They can shut down offenses just like the Mets can.
Yeah, you mentioned it. This has been as good a season as Darvish has had. He continues to create new pitches, and we'll see them all in just a moment. Offensively, this is a series of superstars. Both teams paid a lot of money, traded for them, and those are the guys that are going to have to carry their teams.
And we'll see them in the top half of the first inning. It all starts with Machado and Soto in no particular order. These two are the epicenter of their offense. On the other end, you got Francisco Lindor and Pete Alonso. When you talk about power from the Mets, this is where it has to come from. It's been their constant their entire season. If they're able to get the young guys on board, let Lindor, let Alonso carry them.
It'll be the first pitch when we come back. And the big story for the New York Mets is that Starling Marte returns to the field. He'll hit 6th. He'll play right field. We'll get into how he's back on the field when we come back. Max Scherzer on the mound. Padres and Mets right after this.